is packing up for the evening. Glasses are being cleared from tables, and the room is slowly emptying. Only a handful of people remain beneath the warm lights, while the pianist plays one final melody before the night ends. It's always been my favorite part, the moment when everything grows quiet. The last song at the lounge always feels a little more honest, like everyone is finally stopped pretending to be somewhere else. The music slows down, the conversations soften, and the night reveals its gentler side. I remember sitting here with you years ago. Neither of us wanted to leave. We stayed until the chairs were stacked and the lights grew dim. Looking back, I think we both knew those evenings wouldn't last forever. That's what made them beautiful. Some songs end softly so we can carry them longer. The last song at the lounge always feels a little more honest, like everyone is finally stopped pretending to be somewhere else. The music slows down, the conversations soften, and the night reveals its gentler side. There's a moment just before dawn when the city finally grows still. The traffic fades away, the sidewalks empty, and even the wind seems to move more carefully through the streets. I love this hour, the space between yesterday and tomorrow. When the city finally sleeps, I hear my thoughts a little more clearly. The things that matter stay, the things that don't slowly disappear into the quiet. A single light remains on in a nearby apartment somewhere. A radio plays a jazz song too softly to recognize. The sky begins to brighten at the edges, while the night gently loosens its grip, And for a moment everything feels at peace. Not every ending needs applause. Some arrive like a whisper. When the city finally sleeps, I hear my thoughts a little more clearly. The things that matter stay. The things that don't slowly disappear into the quiet. And for a moment everything feels exactly where it belongs. The rain stopped an hour ago, and the sidewalks still shimmer beneath the streetlights. I take the long way home without thinking about it, listening to a saxophone melody drifting through my headphones, while the city glows quietly around me. There's something comforting about walking alone when the night feels this calm. Walking home through moonlight, I remember the way you used to match my pace. Never rushing ahead, never falling behind, just there beside me while the city carried on around us. A bakery is preparing for tomorrow morning. A taxi waits at a red light somewhere above. Apartment windows glow softly against the dark sky. The world feels smaller at this hour, more honest somehow. Maybe that's why I love the night. It lets the important things speak a little louder. Walking home through moonlight, I remember the way you used to match my pace. Never rushing ahead, never falling behind, just there beside me while the city carried on around us. city grows quiet, I can hear the sound of distant trains moving somewhere beyond the river. The rhythm comes and goes with the wind, like a reminder that life keeps moving. Even when we choose to stand still for a while, I used to listen to those trains with you. We'd sit on the balcony long after midnight, talking about everything and nothing at all. The sound of distant trains still carries pieces of those evenings. The laughter, the conversations, the silence that never felt uncomfortable. Some memories travel farther than we ever do. The buildings have changed since then. New lights fill the skyline, and familiar places slowly disappear. But every time I hear those tracks humming through the night, I find myself smiling. Not because I wish for the past to return, just because it was beautiful when it happened. Some moments don't belong to yesterday or tomorrow. They belong everywhere we carry them. The sound of distant trains still carries pieces of those evenings. The laughter, the conversations, the silence that never felt uncomfortable. Some memories travel farther than we ever do. Sunday evening always feels a little different. The streets are quieter, the cafes close a little earlier, and the city seems to take a deeper breath before another week begins. I sit near the window, watching people make their way home, while a soft piano drifts through the room. There was a time when Sundays felt lonely, back when every ending felt heavier than it should. But somewhere along the way, I learned to appreciate these slower stars appear. The waitress clears the table beside me. A couple shares dessert near the door. Outside, the sky turns shades of gold and blue while the evening settles across the rooftops. Some memories become gentler with time, like old songs you haven't heard in years, but still remember every word too. Maybe that's what love leaves behind. Not sadness, not regret, just warmth. Sunday evening in the city feels softer when I think of you. Not in a way that hurts anymore, not in a way that asks for anything back. Just a quiet warmth that arrives with the fading light and stays until the stars appear. We always chose the same table by the window. It wasn't the best seat in the cafe, but somehow it became ours. From there we could watch the city pass by while the hours slipped quietly into evening. You like to point out little details I never noticed. The old man feeding birds in the square, the musician setting up across the street, the couple who always arrived just before sunset. The table by the window taught me that happiness is usually smaller than we expect. It's shared coffee, familiar smiles, and having someone beside you while nothing extraordinary happens. The cafe is busier these days. The menu has changed and the walls have been repainted. Yet every time I visit, I still look toward that corner first. Sometimes I sit there alone and listen to the piano playing overhead. Not because I'm trying to revisit the past, but because some places make us feel close to the people who shaped us. The best memories rarely announce themselves when they're happening. The table by the window taught me that happiness is usually smaller than we expect. It's shared coffee from someone beside you while nothing extraordinary happens. It was nearly midnight when I passed your building. The city had settled into its quieter rhythm, and most of the windows were already dark, but one light was still glowing above the street, warm and familiar against the night sky. For a second I stopped walking, not because I expected anything, not because I was holding on to the past. It was simply one of those moments when a memory arrives before you can stop it. The lights were still on and the evening suddenly felt softer. Not every memory comes back to hurt us. Some return only to remind us how lucky we were to have lived them. A saxophone played through my headphones while a cool breeze moved between the buildings. Somewhere nearby a train rolled across the tracks. The city continued its ordinary routine while I stood there smiling at a chapter that had already been written. The funny thing is, I don't wonder what could have been anymore. I only appreciate what was. Some stories don't need another ending. They only need gratitude. The lights were still on and the evening suddenly felt softer. Not every memory comes back to hurt us. Some return only to remind us how lucky we were to have lived them. Your jacket is still hanging by the door. I noticed it this morning while looking for my keys. It has been there so long that it feels less like something forgotten and more like part of the apartment itself. I remember the night you left it. Rain was was falling outside, and we stayed up talking longer than we planned. We laughed about old stories, shared another cup of coffee, and somehow forgot to watch the clock. The jacket you left behind isn't really about the jacket anymore. It's about the evenings that felt endless, the comfort of being understood, and the small moments that quietly became unforgettable. The scent faded long ago, but memories have a strange way of staying. Sometimes I catch myself smiling at things I haven't thought about in years. The way you'd sing along to songs you barely knew, the way you'd always steal the last bite from my plate. Life keeps moving forward, new days arrive, new people enter the story, but some memories don't ask to be replaced. They simply sit beside us and grow gentler with time. I used to think letting go meant forgetting. Now I think it means remembering without pain. The jacket you left behind isn't really about the jacket anymore. It's about the evenings that felt endless, the comfort of being understood, and the small moments that quietly became unforgettable. The street looks different now than it did back then. The old flower shop is gone, and there's a bookstore standing in its place. The cafe where we used to stop after dinner has new chairs outside, but the lights still glow the same way when evening arrives. I was walking home tonight when I found myself taking the longer route again. Not because I had somewhere to be, but because this street still carries pieces of us. The sound of your laughter, the way you'd stop to look at things nobody else noticed, the way we never seem to run out of things to talk about. The street where we walk slowly still feels like a conversation that never really ended. Every corner holds a memory, every window reflects another version of us. street lamp. Someone was closing up a small bakery for the night. The city kept moving around me, just as it always does. But for a little while I stayed with those old evenings. Funny how time works. Years can pass without warning, yet a familiar street can bring everything back in an instant. Not the sadness, not the longing, just the warmth of knowing that something beautiful happened here. Maybe that's what love becomes after enough time. Not a wound, not a question, just a quiet light we carry with us. The street where we walk slowly still feels like a conversation that never really ended. Every corner holds a memory, every window reflects another version of us. Some people leave footprints behind, but you left an entire season in my heart. There's a moment just before dawn when the city finally grows still. The traffic fades away, the sidewalks empty, and even the wind seems to move more carefully through the streets. I love this hour, the space between yesterday and tomorrow. When the city finally sleeps, I hear my thoughts a little more clearly. The things that matter stay, the things that don't slowly disappear into the quiet. A single light remains on in a nearby apartment. Somewhere a radio plays a jazz song, too softly to recognize. The sky begins to brighten at the edges, while the night gently loosens its grip. And for a moment, everything feels at peace. Not every ending needs applause. Some arrive like a whisper. When the city finally sleeps, I hear my thoughts a little more clearly. The things that matter stay, for a moment, everything feels exactly where it belongs. The band is packing up for the evening. Glasses are being cleared from tables, and the room is slowly emptying. Only a handful of people remain beneath the warm lights, while the pianist plays one final melody before the night ends. It's always been my favorite part, the moment when everything grows quiet. The last song at the lounge always feels a little more honest, like everyone has finally stopped pretending to be somewhere else. The music slows down, the conversations soften, and the night reveals its gentler side. I remember sitting here with you years ago. Neither of us wanted to leave. We stayed until the chairs were stacked and the lights grew dim. Looking back, I think we both knew those evenings wouldn't last forever. That's what made them beautiful. Some songs end softly, so we can carry them longer. The last song at the lounge always feels a little more honest, like everyone has finally stopped pretending to be somewhere else. The music slows down, the conversations soften, and the night reveals its gentler side. The rain stopped an hour ago, and the sidewalks still shimmer beneath the streetlights. I take the long way home without thinking about it, listening to a saxophone melody drifting through my headphones while the city glows quietly around me. There's something comforting about walking alone when the night feels this calm. Walking home through moonlight, I remember the way you used to match my pace. Never rushing ahead, never falling behind, just there beside me while the city carried on around us. taxi waits at a red light. Somewhere above, apartment windows glow softly against the dark sky. The world feels smaller at this hour, more honest somehow. Maybe that's why I love the night. It lets the important things speak a little louder. Walking home through moonlight, I remember the way you used to match my pace. Never rushing ahead, never falling behind, just there beside me while the city carried on around us. Late at night, when the city grows quiet, I can hear the sound of distant trains moving somewhere beyond the river. The rhythm comes and goes with the wind, like a reminder that life keeps moving even when we choose to stand still for a while. I used to listen to those trains with you. We'd sit on the balcony long after midnight, talking about everything and nothing at all. The sound of distant trains still carries pieces of those evenings. The laughter, the conversations, the silence that never felt uncomfortable. Some memories travel farther than we ever do. The buildings have changed since then. New lights fill the skyline and familiar places slowly disappear. But every time I hear those tracks humming through the night, I find myself smiling. Not because I wish for the past to return, just because it was beautiful when it happened. Some moments don't belong to yesterday or tomorrow. They belong everywhere we carry them. The sound of distant trains still carries pieces of those evenings. a little different. The streets are quieter, the cafes close a little earlier, and the city seems to take a deeper breath before another week begins. I sit near the window, watching people make their way home, while a soft piano drifts through the room. There was a time when Sundays felt lonely, back when every ending felt heavier than it should. But somewhere along the way, I learned to appreciate these slower hours. Sunday evening in the city feels softer when I think of you, not in a way that hurts anymore, not in a way that asked for anything back, just a quiet warmth that arrives with the fading light and stays until the stars appear. The waitress clears the table beside me. A couple shares dessert near the door. Outside, the sky turns shades of gold and blue, while the evening settles across the rooftops. Some memories become gentler with time, like old songs you haven't heard in years, but still remember every word too. Maybe that's what love leaves behind, not sadness, not regret, just warmth. Sunday evening in the city feels softer when I think of you, not in a way that hurts anymore, not in a way that asked for anything back, just a quiet warmth that arrives with the fading light and stays until the stars appear. We always chose the same table by the window. It wasn't the best seat in the cafe, but somehow it became us. From there we could watch the city pass by, while the hours slipped quietly into evening. You like to point out little details I never noticed. The old man feeding birds in the square, the musician setting up across the street, the couple who always arrived just before sunset, the table by the window taught me that happiness is usually smaller than we expect. It's shared coffee, familiar smiles, and having someone beside you while nothing extraordinary happens. The cafe is busier these days. The menu has changed and the walls have been repainted. Yet every time I visit, I still look toward that corner first. Sometimes I sit there alone and listen to the piano playing overhead. Not because I'm trying to revisit the past, but because some places make us feel close to the people who shaped us. The best memories rarely announce themselves when they're happening. The table by the window taught me that happiness is usually smaller than we expect. It's shared coffee, familiar smiles, and having someone beside you while nothing extraordinary happens. It was nearly midnight when I passed your building. The city had settled into its quieter rhythm, and most of the windows were already dark. But one light was still glowing above the street, warm and familiar against the night sky. For a second I stopped walking, not because I expected anything, not because I was holding on to the past. It was simply one of those moments when a memory arrives before you can stop it. The lights were still on, and the evening suddenly felt softer. Not every memory comes back to hurt us. Some return only to remind us how lucky we were to have lived them. A saxophone played through my headphones while a cool breeze moved between the buildings. Somewhere nearby a train rolled across the tracks. The city continued its ordinary routine while while I stood there smiling at a chapter that had already been written. The funny thing is, I don't wonder what could have been anymore. I only appreciate what was. Some stories don't need another ending. They only need gratitude. The lights were still on, and the evening suddenly felt softer. Not every memory comes back to hurt us. Some return only to remind us how lucky we were to have lived them. Your jacket is still hanging by the door. I noticed it this morning while looking for my keys. It has been there so long that it feels less like something forgotten and more like part of the apartment itself. I remember the night you left it. Rain was falling outside, and we stayed up talking longer than we planned. We laughed about old stories, shared another cup of coffee, and somehow forgot to watch the clock. The jacket you left behind isn't really about the jacket anymore. It's about the evenings that felt endless, the comfort of being understood in the small moments that quietly became unforgettable. The scent faded long ago, but memories have a strange way of staying. Sometimes I catch myself smiling at things I haven't thought about in years. The way you'd sing along to songs you barely knew, the way you'd always steal the last bite from my plate. Life keeps moving forward, new days arrive, new people enter the story, but some memories don't ask to be replaced. They simply sit beside us and grow gentler with time. I used to think letting go meant forgetting. Now I think it means remembering without pain. The jacket you left behind isn't really about the jacket anymore. It's about the evenings that felt endless, the comfort of being understood in the small moments that quietly became unforgettable. looks different now than it did back then. The old flower shop is gone, and there's a bookstore standing in its place. The cafe where we used to stop after dinner has new chairs outside, but the lights still glow the same way when evening arrives. I was walking home tonight when I found myself taking the longer route again. Not because I had somewhere to be, but because this street still carries pieces of us. The sound of your laughter, the way you'd stop to look at things nobody else noticed, the way we never seemed to run out of things to talk about. The street where we walk slowly still feels like a conversation that never really ended. Every corner holds a memory, every window reflects another version of us. Some people leave footprints behind, but you left an entire season in my heart. A couple passed by holding hands beneath the street lamp. Someone was closing up a small bakery for the night. The city kept moving around me, just as it always does. But for a little while I stayed with those old evenings. Funny how time works, years can pass without warning, yet a familiar street can bring everything back in an instant. Not the sadness, not the longing, just the warmth of knowing that something beautiful happened here. Maybe that's what love becomes after enough time. Not a wound, not a question, just a quiet light we carry with us. The street where we walk slowly still feels like a conversation that never really ended. Every corner holds a memory, every window reflects another version of us. Some people leave footprints behind, but you left an entire sea